All right. So there's a few things that I just wanted to maybe cover. Thanks, obviously, for attending the Membership Site Success Summit, for upgrading to either your All Access Pass or becoming an EHQ, Entrepreneurs HQ Club member. We've got hundreds of you in there now, and we're going to be putting a lot of energy and effort into making it one of the best experiences for entrepreneurs in regards to marketing and selling online. And we're putting more and more of some of the best experts we know in the industry to come in and teach you their number one tactics. So membership sites, recurring revenue, huge topic. I know a lot of you love. We had thousands of people show up to the summit live, which was great. We recorded 21 sessions in the end from some amazing speakers that I was just so privileged and proud to be able to bring you guys. And I know you as well loved the people that we brought on and what they were teaching too. And I wrote some of them down because like these guys are big hitters in the industry. They've been running membership sites for years, if not building them for decades, and building recurring revenue for hundreds and thousands of some of their clients as well. So Stu McLaren, Troy Dean, Carol Tice, Andrew Locke, Mike Weiss, Chris Ducker, James Schrampko, Mike Morrison, Mika Mitchell, Richard Millington. I mean, all these guys, if you want to build a really successful membership site, I mean, we had each of them for about half an hour. And they gave us their number one tactic. But if you want to dive even deeper, like these people are amazing to learn from. And we went out there, myself and my team went out there and handpicked individually these people as the best in the industry for membership sites, recurring revenue right now. Communities, Richard Millington, obviously amazing at that. Multiple different membership sites, teaching people different membership sites, the software, the tools, the tech to use. All these guys are the very top of the game when it comes to that. So with those 21 sessions, we broke it up, and hopefully you've managed to watch quite a few of them now and have some questions ready. But phase one was all about the launch and how to create the content and the best content to help you provide consistent, valuable experience for your members. Retention and community. So community, obviously keeping people around longer. People come for the content and stay for the community. So that's a very powerful part of the formula to a successful membership site. And anything else that regards to retention was covered as well in that phase two. And then phase three, all about growth and using a team to grow your business. So one really cool thing I think that we've managed to do here at EHQ HQ, we've upped our game in regards to providing you, the quality that you deserve and that we want our members to receive. And that started with the notes for this membership site summit. Completely new design for the notes itself, so they look beautiful. Sarah's really to thank for that. So it's a really beautiful design, and it matches the EHQ brand as well. We start off with a summary of the session. We take out the top 3 to 5 takeaways from each of the sessions, and then we provide a short bio in regards to who the mentor is, the expert that we've invited to come along and teach you. If you want to just skim a lot of the content, we've clearly marked some headlines there so you can easily define topics and chunks of information, so you can just skim read through it rather than watching the whole 30-minute video or reading the whole notes. You can skim through these in less than a minute, making it a lot faster and easier for you to consume and identify what information you want to consume. The paragraphs are really short, so each of those headings come with a few paragraphs, and they're only 3 or 4 sentences in length, so really easily to digest. Timestamps, huge thing I think that we've added to the membership now is timestamps on all of our notes, when we'll be rolling that out over the next few months. And the timestamps just allow you to look at those headings and say, okay, this is really important information, I want to dive a little bit deeper, you can skip straight to that minute or that second in the video and start watching and learning a bit more about that specific area and that topic that we're talking about from the notes. There's links at the end of the notes, so any tools, tech, books that we mention, you can go to the very bottom of the notes, and there's a link for all the people that I mentioned, as well as the different resources. So you can click and jump straight across to those as you're even watching the video as well, so you know what we're talking about. We give credit, obviously, to our experts, the mentors. Really thank them for coming on and providing so much value to you guys. And these, I think, are super, super useful. It's a big improvement on the notes that we had before for some of our other summits. So we want to, as I said, roll this out across all our other summits as well. So please give us feedback. Let us know if these notes are helpful to you, if you're using them, if they could be improved, if they're better than what you had before, and just tell us how amazing they are. We really do appreciate your feedback. So jump into the Facebook group and let us know all about that. So that's one big improvement. The second big improvement or change, I think, that we've done is we've been listening to your feedback, as we always do, and you said that there was a lot of content, a lot to consume. So with this Membership Site Success Summit, we actually created a fast track program, and that was it's really an implementation program to help you take action and implement some of the tactics being taught by these experts into your business as quickly as possible. So we want to get your results fast, and that's the idea of the fast track program. The fast track program had 6 modules, and there were 3 to 7 minute videos in each of the modules, and 2 to 3 videos in each of those modules, which worked out to be probably, I think, 15 times by 3 to 7 minutes. So it worked out to be just around about an hour's worth of video content, if not a little bit less, where you could get the very best tactics and topics and jump straight into them and start implementing them into your business. So super short videos, 3 to 7 minutes in length. We've already got some feedback from some of our EHQ members. So thank you for those of you that have, and you've loved it. You've been able to just get the very actionable information from the sessions and start implementing it. So that's a huge effort from our team to be able to create that. I think it was like 50 hours or so of energy and effort going through to create this fast track program. So again, if you haven't seen it yet, jump into EHQ membership, and you can see it in the dashboard there, right next to the Membership Site Summit. So it's just a different course there inside the membership. You can jump straight in. 6 modules, jump into the first module, and you should be done with the first module in less than 10 minutes in terms of watching the video. And then it's about going away and implementing that. And there's worksheets inside there where you can take notes and save the information so you can come back to it later, which I think is a really powerful part of the membership, and it will be improved, that section specifically, as we redesign and develop our new membership site, which I won't talk about now, but it is coming. There's going to be a much better and beautiful experience for you guys coming hopefully by the end of the year. All right, so what are we going to do here? We're here for the live Q&A. We'll go for around about 30 minutes. We've covered about 10 minutes worth so far. So just ask any questions in the chat box below. Just quickly, our next summit is cold email. It's starting in around 10 days time. It's a topic that was voted super high in our latest member survey. And we've already recorded all the sessions, and they're all inside of EHQ membership. So people who have only bought the All Access Pass to the Membership Site Summit, sorry, you don't have access to that unless you purchased your EHQ membership. And if you don't have EHQ membership yet, email me, liam@entrepreneurshq.com, and I'll get you sorted out. So cold email is already in your membership, and we've got some amazing people to really help you do cold outreach, reach out to potential partners, prospects, and actually engage with them, get a response, and automate this as well. So you can actually be sending hundreds of emails a day and generating, almost hundreds of leads or responses as well, and warm responses for your business, which is really huge. And I love particularly this topic, and we use it to reach out to our expert speakers all the time. So this stuff does work. And then, of course, this will be the second last summit of the year. December will be our final one. Of course, we run them every 2 months with 20 plus experts that we bring in to teach you. So keep us updated on what topics you want to hear about. All right, now, just in terms of membership sites, I just wanted to go over a little bit about how it fits in to all the other topics and all these other summits that we're doing. You might be thinking like, okay, this EHQ membership, okay, awesome. Sounds like there's lots of content in there, but how does it fit in with membership sites? Email marketing was one of our summits we did. Super important to attract and bring in your potential members for your membership site. You want to nurture them, what kind of campaigns you want to do, what kind of onboarding campaigns. Email marketing, there's I think over 30 speakers for that one. Marketing automation, again, how to put all of this on autopilot, your business, so you can generate leads and sales without having to do too much work on a daily basis. Videos, video marketing, huge part of membership sites. You should be covering the different, types of content, from video to audio to text, for your different, because people consume content in different ways. Productivity explains itself. You want to be more productive, get more stuff done, and increase your results at the same time. That's a whole summit that we covered there. LinkedIn, huge for any B2B businesses. It's been a huge impact for our business. And it'll teach you how to go out there and actually identify really specific targets, hone in on them, and reach out to them. And that ties really well into our cold email summit as well. Instagram, you want to be promoting and getting your membership known. If you're in the B2C space specifically, I think this works better for Instagram. You want to know how to generate followers and actually turn those followers into email subscribers, into members. And then, of course, sales conversions. How do we, convert more and more sales? What are those numbers? What are those things we need to identify to actually convert some of these prospects into our customers, into members? So with that being said, let's jump into the live Q&A and the different questions that have been sent through by you guys. All right. So this first one is from Mike. I'm wondering what tools and software would be your number one recommendation after speaking to all the speakers. All right, so there is a tools section that we have provided, and we can maybe send that out again to you, but it's on this website, so membership sites. I'm not sure if Sarah might be able to type that into the chat box below, but I think it's like membership site successsummit.com/membership-site-tools. Check that out. And there's a list of all the tools that were actually recommended and spoken by the speakers and the experts that came on to speak. So check out those. Those are the ones recommended by our experts, Mike. In terms of us, done a ton of research on this before we did the membership site summit and spoke to all the experts. After speaking to them all, I feel really confident now that we chose the right technology for our membership sites. WordPress, huge advocate. If your website is on anything else apart from WordPress, then I'd take a second look at WordPress and ask me any questions about that as well. But WordPress is a huge break for small businesses. It makes so many things a ton easier, and all of these plugins work for your membership site as well. And what plugins are they? Well, the membership site ones. So we use Membrium, which allows us to send off triggers to Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft is our CRM email marketing system. So anyone that purchases, we've got that information within Infusionsoft. We can send that information via Membrium to WordPress. to set up their account and give them access to the products that they've purchased. So Membrium is a fantastic membership site software that we would recommend, especially if you're using Infusionsoft. I think Member 360 or Active 360. Let me just double check actually what that is. Active 360 membership. I just want to make sure I get this right for everyone. Active Member 360. That's the other one that I check out, and that's if you're using Active Campaign as an email, using my email marketing tool, then that is closely tied into that. But Membrium and Active Member 360 both work really, really well with both Infusionsoft and Active Campaign. All right. So on top of the tool set that we've got, so our stack again, WordPress covered, Infusionsoft, email marketing, Membrium for the membership software, LearnDash. We had the founder of LearnDash speak at this session, so you should know all about LearnDash now. LearnDash allows you to create the content into a course structure so that you know, module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, people can progress through it, and it lays it out beautifully and really just allows you to say, okay, this person has completed this module, they need to now complete module 2. Are they being stalled there? Is there some kind of issue? We can send that information to Membrium, into Infusionsoft, our email marketing, to send an email to give the member a little bit of a nudge. Hey, do you need some help starting module 2? So again, WordPress, Infusionsoft, Membrium, LearnDash has been a fantastic stack for us, and I'd highly recommend you check that out if you're serious about creating a membership site. If you're just getting started and you know all this tech just seems too difficult, and you just want a plug and play system, I would look at Thinkific, Thinkific.com or Teachable.com. Either one of those really powerful tools that are just plug and play, ready to get started. You don't need a WordPress site or anything for that. It'll handle your payments as well, so you don't even have to worry about integrating Stripe or any of that. So makes things a lot easier. Hopefully that answers your question, Mike. Donna asked, I'm thinking about starting a membership site, but not sure I'm in the right position to do so. What size audience should I have before I start? What else do I need to have before I start? Okay, let me just take a look at this. Okay, so I took a little bit of notes just on this question before we got started, with a little bit of help from Sarah here, because she helped pull together the fast track program that we created for you guys for this membership site summit, help you get through it a lot easier. So we did a great exercise for this based on Carol Tice's session, where you actually survey your audience. And to survey your audience, you want to just find out, you know, what they want and what they're willing to pay for. You know, who are they? And if you go through that exercise in the fast track program, it'll give you the answers that you need to have, right? You don't know this, you need to test it, you need to survey your audience to really figure out the answers to some of this information. So I can't really tell you what the answer is. You need to go and ask your audience and actually get them almost to pay for it before you start creating it, so you actually know that these people aren't just talking, they're actually putting their money where their mouth is. Now also make sure you validate your idea, and to validate your idea, check out Troy Dean's session and do the fast track program exercises. I think that's really powerful because you really want to get super clear on where you fit into your marketplace in regards to the competition and what you can do to really stand out in your marketplace. Now, if you are trying to start a membership site and you've got zero audience, zero subscribers, I would look at if you've got a Facebook ads or advertising, go out there and you know, see if people are out there willing to pay for this membership site that you're trying to create. If you don't have the money to do that, then I'd look at building an audience first. So start creating lead magnets. Go through our email marketing summit and all the training there, and start building your email list. And then start doing these surveys, start finding out more about them, see if they're willing to pay, if there's a market for your membership. And that's what you really need to do. So again, all the sessions kind of answer a lot of this. So if you go through the sessions within the summit, and if you don't have the time and you want to fast track this, the fast track program, and start implementing some of these surveys and tests straight into your business, so you can actually figure out whether there is this opportunity there for you. All right, number 3, Angela. Do I need a big team to be able to run a membership site? What I just mentioned before, Teachable, Thinkific, super easy in terms of the tech, so you don't need to worry about that. You should be looking at outsourcing different things within your membership site, because it's quite a big commitment. It's not one of these passive income type of businesses where you just create it, market it, and then set and forget. It's done. No, with a membership site, you've got to be constantly turning up, showing up, especially if you are expecting someone to pay a monthly recurring payment to you. You need to be providing new value every single month. Otherwise, these people will stop paying you. So go and make sure that you are committed to running a membership before you actually get started on it. Fast Track Module 6 was all about growth and team. It was Angela. Yeah, make sure that you go out and you watch that and then go and implement that, because you want to figure out exactly what tasks that you're doing that maybe you shouldn't be doing, that is halting your growth, right? And then you should be outsourcing those. And it's quite easy process to do this, especially if you've got a successful membership site. You've got the money to go and do this. If you don't have the money, within Module 6, within the Fast Track program, we actually teach you how to identify whether now's the right time for you to actually go out and find a team and outsource some of these things, or you need to just prioritize the work that you're doing and maybe scale back some things that aren't necessary or necessary for your members. All right, Deb. I remember one of the speakers talking about something called grandfathered pricing. What does this mean, and when is this a good strategy? All right, this is Sean McCabe's session in phase 3. James Schramko does this, and a lot of the other guys, actually speakers at the summit, do this grandfathered pricing. And the whole idea of the grandfathered pricing is, if you're just starting out with your membership site, provide a super low kind of beta or alpha test founders rate for those first few members who jump on board before a certain date. And then you let these people jump into your membership, and they agree as part of getting this discount and getting this super low rate to give you feedback in the early days of your membership site, which is so vital. And you build relationships with these people. You want to get to know them, get to understand them, talk with them, get them on the phone, get them on Skype, on video, and see their reactions as they're going through your membership site. Talk with them about what's working for them, what's not, what's missing, what could be improved, and how you can make it better. And then those people who join early and give you all of that feedback, when you increase the price later, they're grandfathered in at their founder's rate. So this beta founder's rate that you gave to these people to thank them for helping you out and giving that feedback. So think about this. You want your people who join early to be rewarded, and the longer that they stay, they'll be kept with their grandfathered pricing. So you increase the price, and each time you increase the price, the people who bought earlier always stay at that price as long as they stay a member. And that's the key here. If this helps with retention, right? If someone who joined at a lower price decides they're going to leave, then they want to come back and rejoin, they're going to have to rejoin at this higher price. So this is a great retention strategy because the people will think twice about, oh, okay, I've purchased in at, let's say, $200, and now if I leave, I know if I come back, even in the next month, it's going to be $400, and might even be even more if I wait longer. So I'm going to be paying a ton more money to access this. Is this really what I want to do? Do I really want to quit? And that helps people stay and stick around longer. And you can use that in your emails as well. When a founding member or someone on a lower price says they want to cancel or quit, write to them, remind them, look, you're on this lower price. We can keep grandfathering you in at this lower price. But if you leave and want to come back, then you're going to have to pay more. And another benefit to doing these types of things, if you include this in your membership, is if you can provide reward mechanisms such as points, accruals, or status within your membership based on actions that you want the members to do, such as leaving forum posts or responding to other people's posts and being rewarded certain points for that. When they leave, they'll lose those points as well as the privileges that they earned when they receive those points as well. So that's a really great, again, retention strategy that you can give to people and let them know that they're going to lose that if they decide to cancel and want to come back in the future. They'll lose all that status and they'll have to start from scratch, from zero again. So awesome. Couple of strategies there that you should be implementing into your membership site. And one of the sessions actually talked about, think about the price that you want to charge now. What do you think your membership site will be worth in 5 years' time? Write that down, and why don't you charge that amount right now? And think about that. And does it make you feel uncomfortable? Would people be willing to pay for this? Would it be worth it? Like, okay, say you double your price, will you lose 50% or less of your customers? Then it could be worth it for you. Why? Because you're gonna have less members for the same amount of revenue and income, which means for you less work because less customer service and all that kind of thing with the members, but for the same amount of revenue. So Angela, Deb, hopefully that answered your question there. All right, I just want to check in with Sarah in a minute just to see if there's any other questions coming in. Sarah, is there anything coming in right now?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. All right, so we've got one last question here from Paul. I have a membership and want to create some urgency with my audience when asking them to join, but having a waiting list when really I want to let people join all the time feels like creating a bit of fake scarcity. What are the other options to get people to take action? Okay. So the waitlist strategy comes from David Stein's phase 3 session. And he recommends actually doing this because it's going to make it a lot easier for yourself to help handle the onboarding of new members that sign up, and then also dealing with the refunds and all the other admin that comes with letting people join your membership. This is really interesting. It's like the whole launch philosophy of, all right, let's completely focus on this launch. We can focus all our marketing on this launch, opening up and creating this wait list for this for your membership site. And when you do open it up, it's open for a specific window of maybe a few days where you can really help onboard members and get them to join, get them to take action, create, that scarcity, and then you shut it down. And you don't have to worry about trying to onboard new members because there's people not joining again and again every single day. It's only between those windows that you're open that you have to worry about onboarding them, making sure they're looked after, that they're being matched with other members to help them be held accountable. And this is a ton of work each time that you do this. And if you're really focused on your efforts and you almost specialize across these 3 days, all right, this is when I'm going to really focus on giving new members who join a fantastic, awesome experience, that onboarding experience as they go. And they onboard all at the same time, which means they can really feed off each other. And this helps with the community aspect of things when there's a lot of members joining at the same time. So it's not creating a face scarcity. It's actually helping your business be more productive by focusing on this narrow window of when you open up the waiting list. So there's a ton of benefits that's great for you. I think everyone can admit the waiting list is going to be great for you. It's great for the revenue. It's been improved the bottom line. It helps that as well. And the members as well. It helps them take action because there is that scarcity. They're going to have to wait maybe a few months or 6 months to get the opportunity to join again. So there's benefits all around, right? And okay, is it fake? No, because you're doing the right thing by your business and also by your members, by making sure that you are focused, you're giving them the best possible onboarding experience when they join. You can really focus on making sure new members are super happy, and you're doing a great job on that because you've got no other distractions. And if you're doing that every single day with new members, you can lose a lot of focus because you've got so many other things going on. We're not superheroes. It's tough to do all these things and focus on things. So think about it this way: what's going to be best for your business, for your members, and for you? And if creating a wait list and that launch strategy is the right way to go, then I would highly suggest that you go and check that out, because a lot of membership sites do that and highly recommend it. And people who are doing the whole waitlist now didn't used to do in the past, and it wasn't working out very well for them. So they have switched across to the waitlist model, and we're considering moving towards that as well. So you'll probably see that happen with EHQ Club quite soon too. All right, so those were the main questions I really wanted to cover today. Hopefully that answered a lot of your question, guys, in regards to membership sites. Of course, we're in the Facebook group as well, so jump in, ask us any questions that you've got there. We're going to be improving, as I said, the whole membership sites. You're going to see notes being rolled out, the new notes with the timestamps and everything rolled out across all the different topics to make it easy for you to skim read and get through and identify the topics that you want to cover quickly. So you'll have all of that. There's going to be a new design already for our summits. So you can go to coldemailsuccesssummit.com now and check out that new design. It's beautiful. And it's, I think, a much better experience, and the experience that we want you guys to have when you attend one of our summits, our events, or our membership. So believe us when I say we're working really hard on that in the background, the design, and making this a beautiful experience for you. We're also creating these fast track program based on your feedback. You want to get through things a lot quicker and just start implementing and cut out all of the fluff. Just tell me what to do. Short, sharp, simple stuff. So we've done that with the fast track program. As I said, 3 to 7 minute videos. But if you want to dive more in depth, we actually let you know where that tactic came from in the fast track program. Go across here and watch this mentor session to find out a little bit more about how to do this. And that might take you half an hour to go through that session. But if you're only doing the fast track program and the information there is enough to go through, it's 3 to 7 minute videos in there. I think there's like around 15 in this current one, but there'll be 12 to 15 videos in future fast track programs if you are loving it. So please give Sarah and I some feedback on that, because we love to support you and we want to see you successful, getting results. And the fast track program, I think, is a big part of that. Just checking with Sarah, we're all good? All right, awesome, guys. Well, thanks very much for tuning again for the live Q&A. The next summit's in 10 days. If you wanted to tune in live for that, the Cold Email Success Summit. Otherwise, all the videos are already you've got early access to them inside the EHQ Club membership. Otherwise, I'll see you inside the Facebook group or in your email soon. Cheers, guys.